Wait, let me get this straight. The biggest YouTuber is talking about LARPing without introducing people to LARPing. Right. You must understand, up to this point, there is no bigger YouTuber. There is not more attention given to LARPing by anyone else. PENGUINZ0 is doing it. I mean, we technically have to sacrifice a little bit of pork. No big deal, right? No hard feelings, right? You don't feel feelings for Technoblade or Technolarp, I hope. What you should feel feelings for is all the creators who are trying to get somewhere in life. Who want to get things going for themselves. And even if I don't succeed by being this little pesky MatPat infiltrator who is still cheerleading mostly people to make content, don't worry about the rules. Who cares? Whoever cares is an asshole anyways. If anything, LARPing feels like a thieves guild. Something that was necessary. Ugh. There you go. Something necessary for YouTube to happen at some point. A community must spawn. The funny thing is, I feel like YouTubers did have an opportunity to build their own communities for content creation, but they have failed to recognize the need. I did not fail recognize the need. I wanted to be YouTube CEO, for fuck's sake, to inspire people to create videos. I'm not sure if I was gonna make it like super tangible like this, where it's like, yeah, we have to like do this specific task to inspire a community this fast. I don't know, man. It's all going too fast for me, and not fast enough at the same time. Like, I stopped growing a week ago, so. So what is the intro of the video? Like, he gives so little information about actual LARPing. And don't worry, he never actually spoke about LARPing to begin with. I would know. Guys, before I jump in, I have to say something. A lot of bad people use charity to cover their ass. PENGUINZ0 is one of those people. Does he want to buy anyone's work to cover his ass with good-looking thumbnails? No? No commission thumbnails? No? Okay. Does he want to provide better content overall? No? No? Okay. No, not even titles, nothing. Like, what are we talking about? Why are we allowing lazy actors to just climb all the way to their fucking roof and shout? As if they're, like, super-duper elite, when they actually can do basic charity, which is make better videos. Simple as that, right? That's the most basic YouTube charity. You don't need to make up some bullshit to make yourself look good. Also, making a name for yourself by going after Sneeko was pretty fucking weird move. To me, PENGUINZ0 does not have reputation. And his move, it's such a fucking scummy. But you know what? We'll take it. We'll take a little bit of, infamy, so to speak. LARPers can handle any publicity, I would say. I'm not talking out of my ass. PENGUINZ0 is being smeared on my channel. It's actually the biggest smear on my channel. So, I kind of know where I'm going with this, to some extent.
I've been aware of the LARPtuber community for a few weeks. Persona
Alright, so it looks like the intro is reasonable, thank God.
Flyer, who does like old school
Show it on the screen, weirdo! Show the fucking screen! Oh wait, I have to do something else on the screen. Hello, Internet. If you allow scumbags to rule the world on YouTube, then there should be no stopping the scumbags to keep swapping each other and scumming the world in different ways. At least we could have diversity for once. Fucking hell. Yeah, the funny thing is, I do like the LARP penguin a little bit more. I don't know, guys. I feel like we can mold something out of this personality. I even have him in my DMs. That's crazy. This is what I'm rooting for, guys. Not gonna lie. I genuinely root for LARPers to become bigger than the original creators. Fuck them. Fuck them rich bitches, man. Get them out of here.
channels. Like there's one for me, one
Okay. Well, I don't have to get into the weeds, you know, but because there's drama
for
already,
so
guys.
many others, and it's like a growing, like blossoming community. And I think all in good fun from everything I've seen, and then today
Yes, nothing came to his radar yet. It's just good fun. It's children playing, nothing too serious. But I smell something bad. Now, the funny thing is, his argument doesn't go that far. It is fun when he says skinwalker. Yeah, that is pretty fun. I do agree. I just like Method 1 YouTubers in general. I mean, LARP tubers. But he picked on Technolarp in particular. The funny thing is, it's just like Mr. Beast charity. The opposite might be true. Technolarp might be the best LARPer, and the other LARPers might be a little bit too fishy, too on the nose, too kind of risque. Well, technically the idea is to bring back a nostalgic or feeling of good old YouTube when YouTube would used to be better somehow. Something was better back then. But if we travel back in time, we have to revive Technoblade. We have to revive all the dead people. And the funny thing is, what if we could play out the scenario and we understand what the problem was? What killed Technoblade? Because cancer is pretty mysterious, isn't it? I would just call it cancer research, not skinwalking, Mr. Penguin. It's cancer research. It's actually the most noble thing that you paid money for because you pay for charities, you fucking weirdo. That's cancer research. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. I think this guy's getting cooked. I think he's getting played. I think he's stepping just on the worst drama of his lifetime. And I'm personally, I love being unhinged like that. I love having unpopular opinions just because I'm that smart. I can handle it, guys. I can handle being alone and thinking for myself without any desperation for support.
really like today Matt's been like locked in the mainframe. He's been seeing fucking everything here, like he's got Pegasus's Millennium Eye.
Whatever he just said, none of this makes sense. Like, this should be edited out, technically. Matt has been seeing, like, everything. That's
Matt asked me
crazy.
if I had heard about the guy pretending to be Technoblade.
He has, like, seen everything and just, like, have you heard about Technoblade? What? No! There's no way. How would you know about Technoblade? Literally the biggest LARPer. He must have Millennium Eye. Like, what is going on? Bro, it does feel like he lives under a rock. He needs someone else to tell him what's going on at this point. Like, are you even subscribed to other YouTubers who talk about things? What is going on? And technically, they didn't talk about LARPing. That is pretty weird still. Like, we're still at odds with a lot of YouTubers right now. We should be celebrating new creators, but nuh-uh. It looks like what's going on? The way I learned about LARPing is actually through TikTok. Whole different dimension, guys. I'm so pissed. Because I know what a community on YouTube represents in general is the first attempt to actually have each other's back and push and inspire each other. It's the first time it's happening. And we pretend to like travel 10 years in the past where like YouTube was less competitive and more fun. We're trying to like sell that vibe. It's all so very well crafted, guys. You have no idea.
Good intentions, but
Again, I have seen this type of concern too many times to the point where it's just like it doesn't feel like anything. But Penguin was able to like push it to the higher level of discomfort, at least through his descriptions. Oh, you would be surprised. Okay, let me show you something about Technoblade. It's not that far. So we have this, right? And I'm like, well, talking about skinwalkers, watch this video. Technoblade! Guys, I upload so many videos that anything that becomes popular is something's going on. There's a link in YouTube search that I'm taking advantage of that people are like, wait, I have to watch this, you know? And we're not talking about Technoblade impersonator. We're talking about a person that literally feels like he's Technoblade. And he got a lot of viewership as a result. And it puts a lot of things into question. I literally already lived through this nightmare of Technoblade being actually alive. See, eventually what it comes down to, what his argument lands on, I think he will be able to say it himself.
this content and wanted to keep the spirit alive now that LARP tubing is going so well online. So like maybe it is coming from a good place, but I just don't think that it's the most overly respectful thing to be doing.
I don't think it's the overly respectful thing. That's all he was able to actually conclude into. Technically, I get in trouble for not being respectful, but I pick my targets. Don't worry about that shit. No, I'm not respecting MatPat. I actually am rivals with MatPat. I want to be YouTube CEO. Fuck that guy. Oh, you leaving YouTube? Crybaby. Fucking loser, MatPat. And these idiots want respect. People who have tens of millions of subscribers. They want respect. We need respect, you fucking idiots. Different people with different life backgrounds, with different goals. I know what I'm capable of achieving on YouTube if I get a little bit of a thing going for me. People who already made it don't need more respect. And if Technoblade made it because, you know, he was glued to his fucking computer, I ain't respecting that shit, you know? Human Sacrifice made it on YouTube. Get the fuck out of here. I don't want to unleash my fury until we get to way more spicy things. Respect is exactly what I want, guys. Because there's a lot of children LARPing all around me. And I really want to know, how can I earn their respect right now? Because there should be a fucking way, isn't it? But hey, it's just a theory, LARP theory. Thanks for watching, I'd really appreciate it. Really appreciate you watching. And I hope you can vibe. I hope you don't just sell your soul to the nearest richest motherfucker just because your parasocial relationship tells you to, you know, sacrifice yourself for the blood gods. I mean, goddamn, dude. So many bad things are happening as a result of capitalism converging people into just one person. If I was a YouTuber, I would be everyone else but myself. You know, I would promote everyone else but me for once. Goodbye.